Karen Bertrams, working as a library advisor, and I work for 2 provinces in the Netherlands. And the company I'm working for is called ProBiblio, and it's an organization that's subsidized by these 2 provinces. And we support the provincial network of libraries and the libraries. So we are consultants, and they hire us if they want to do projects of public libraries. And my focus is on children and young people, of course, and innovation and participation. Very important. Well, young people and libraries, I heard it already of the speakers here. It's a difficult but very interesting combination with a lot of risks, but even more chances maybe. I will take you now on a trip, 30 minutes, on a Dutch library trip, to experience some of the things they do in Holland and some of the things they don't. They might do. Well, you see here some young people, picture, with Dutch names like Marjolein, Annabel, Maël. And they made, together with a multimedia artist, they made a book of art about how the library inspires them. And the library inspires them, you can be sure of that. They made a very nice book, and it's also a film now on YouTube. You can see they made beautiful things. I think it's very important to speak with your public. Listen to what they want, and they want a lot, I can assure you that. Ask them about their ideas and you get a lot of information. These girls, for example, they want a girls' corner in the library. And fresh colors like orange and blue. And we want to chill in fat boys, where you can sit on. And we want good printers that function. And we want you to communicate with us through your website. And we want posters in the supermarket. There we go every day to buy our candy, and you can inform us there. Put your newsletter on the mailbox, we can see that. And we need a stage to do plays and workshops. The library is a stage for us. And we want nice cupboards with lots of space between them. So not only cupboards, but also the space we need. And those guys, they want fast computers, not slow computers. They want games. They want the library to organize events for them. They want parties in the library. They want new books and tips about what's new and cool. Well, this boy, he's a bit pessimistic. He says nobody reads anymore. The interest in profound information is getting less. Superficiality rules. People only want fast entertainment. And everything you can do on a Mac, you can also do on a PC, so don't put Macs in the library for me. I would like a library where I can find software to make my movies, with big screens and projection facilities. And another boy, he says, keep me posted by posters in the school. I see them every day. And I would like to be able to test new games in the library. Put the magazines about the games also in the game space. Put software and facilities you don't have at home on the library computers. And we like workshops rather than lectures. We want to participate and do things. We are not like the old generation sitting and listening like you. We want to participate. He says, I actually only come for the books. That's what the library is for. I used to like reading, but not anymore, because I need to do it for the school. Gaming, I do at home. Don't send me emails, because I delete them immediately. My hobby is juggling. I learned it from my grandfather, and I would like to give workshops and presentations about my passion in the library. I like the library as it is now. I get a warm feeling when I come in. Now, those girls, they want completely different things. They want comfortable couches, trendy chairs, a candy machine, a film corner, a quiet room. And we used to like the book loft for the children. It's not anymore there. And could we also borrow cameras and other equipment? That would be nice. This is a somewhat older boy from the higher level. I would like to read something else. The collection Foreign Languages is too small and too simple in smaller libraries. It's difficult to choose books. The library might help me to navigate better and to choose the things I might like. Create summaries. Now I ask my teacher for nice books, but I expect the library to do so, also on their website. So help the starting readers, for example, to find out the grade of difficulty of a book. Organize gaming tournaments. Put a huge flight simulator in the library. Arrange the library in a functional way. When reading a magazine, you should do that on a couch. Difficult books I rather read at home. And send me a newsletter and your agenda every 2 weeks. Well, all this input you can use with a concept we have been working on for a couple of years now. Maybe you have heard about it. We gave a presentation on IFLA in Milano about the Library of 100 Talents. And the Library of 100 Talents, that's inspired by an Italian, Loris Malaguzzi, and Reggio. You know maybe how they work in Reggio. And we took also the theory of the multiple intelligence of Howard Gardner. And a number of libraries in Holland work with children to create new libraries, and they really take them very seriously. The children and the young people think about designing the libraries, how the collection should be, how the program should be, the atmosphere. And examples of those libraries you can find in Hedegewaard, in Horen, and in Heemskerk, for example. They are very keen on working on this way. The library is very linguistic, but you should be more multiple intelligent, I think, to reach more children and to be more interesting for larger groups. We did it together with artists and philosophers, and the youngsters work really concentrated and motivated on their ideas of a new library that has to be designed and built yet. And the architect takes their ideas to start with, and you must take them very serious because they are really think it's important you do something with their ideas. For example, we made empty magazines, and youngsters were filling the magazines with the ideas for the library, for example. For example, how should your librarian look like? It's very important how you look like. Then you want to come to the librarian and ask something. Of course, your knowledge is more important, but also the way you're open to them. This is a girl, and she designed a part of her library that was realized in Hedegewaard Library. And after she saw that part realized, she said, "You listened very well to our ideas." You see, she looks very proud of herself because her design was realized in the library. I think it's very important to look for inspiration not only in the libraries but also elsewhere. So not only by co-creation. In the Dutch libraries we do now a lot with co-creation. We co-create as an organization with libraries, and we co-create with our customers also. But also look at other branches because they are far more innovative. For example, museums and shops. This is the prize-winning wardrobe of your museum Boijmans van Beuningen in Rotterdam. It's a wardrobe, and that's an attraction in itself. You can just put your coat there and it goes up. Why is a wardrobe important for a library? In Holland we see the children, the youngsters, don't even take their coat off. And they only stay for 7 minutes. That's the average time they are there. But we want them to feel comfortable and to stay for hours with us. So it's very important that they have their own space in a library. They can put their things there and stay. Thinking of Holland, you see cows on the ceiling, even without smoking marijuana, for example. And they do that a lot, the young people. Look also in shops for inspiration, for example, where young